Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back. It's Friday and time for a pounds for purrs workout. Today was the overhead press, and just like the deadlift, I worked up to a comfortable single just to see where I'm at. This is still in assessment mode and just kind of seeing where I'm at versus where I was before lockdown and quarantine and all that stuff happened earlier this year. And I kept my expectations pretty tame. So basically, I was just hoping to get a good single with 225, and I'll get to that in just a second. For these snatch push presses, for my primer, I did start lighter. So I went to an old set and rep scheme that I used to do at least a year ago, if not more. And so I actually started off with 95 pounds, which is light. And then I went to 115 after that, 135, 145, and then I topped it off with 155, which is usually where I go up to these days. So I added those two first sets at a lighter weight just to make sure that I didn't overdo anything, and honestly I just wanted to take a little bit more time to warm up, so I didn't want to jump into 135, although I could have. I just wanted to play it a little bit safe and start with two lighter sets before getting to my normal 135, 145, and 155. Then came the press, and looking back, I'm not sure if I was too aggressive with it or not. Basically, I did a triple with 185 as you're seeing now, which is pretty par for the course. When I'm going heavier, I like to do at least a triple with 185 just to get things going and then start to decrease the reps from there. Now with 195, I did a double. Before, I would go to 205. I would do a 20-pound jump, not a 10-pound jump, but I really didn't know what was going to happen today, so I played it safe and I went to 195 for a double, and then when I got to 205, as you just saw, I went down to singles. So a little bit different than what I was doing before, but again, just wanted to play a little bit safe just to make sure that I was starting to adapt. And here's 2.25. Before, this would be very comfortable and a little slow upon the lockout, so not my best, of course, but I am rebuilding and I wasn't quite sure, but I wanted to at least get 225. Now here's the last single, 230. This was comfortable before lockdown. I was getting 5 reps no problem before. Now that was a struggle. The lockout was what really slowed me down. And so I'm okay with that. I really am. I'm a bit far off from the 245 I did, I think it was a year ago, and so I just have to rebuild. Now the accessory you're seeing is going to be the dip, the weighted dip. I started off with a set of 5 with body weight, then I pulled out a 45-pound plate for 5, then you saw the 90-pound set. Here's 100, and I just want to do increases of 10 pounds and just kind of see where I can get. I love weighted dips. It's a fantastic exercise, and thankfully I did get up to 130. Now when I did the first set with 130, I did not get a set of 5. I only got a triple, and I'm not really sure why I stopped. I probably could have gotten one more rep, and for some reason my body said, okay, triple, you're done. So then I figured, you know what, I'll just stick with triples. I'll stick with 130. So I did a 3x3 with 130 pounds attached to my waist. Then after that, I went to an incline dumbbell fly, which I don't remember the last time I did an incline dumbbell fly, or even just a dumbbell fly in general. It felt pretty good. I was between that and a squeeze press, which I really like, but I decided to go with an incline dumbbell fly at about 20-degree angle, and I just did sets of 10 with 100 pounds. So I grabbed the 50s, then I grabbed the 55s, then the 60s, then the 65s, and then one last set with the 70s. So by the time I got to that last set, that set of 10 felt pretty good. The last couple reps were moderately challenging, and that's all I wanted. Alright, y'all, adapt, don't chop.